Today on Bike Filth, we're delving into the greasy, geary roots of East Coast mountain biking royalty, Fat Chance Bicycles. A brand that didn't just build bikes, it built a movement. This is a story of how one frame builder named Chris Chance started a mountain biking movement. From a tiny Boston workshop to legendary status. Let's roll. Before there were carbon rockets and downhill monsters, mountain bikes were just an idea. In 1977, Chris Chance already welded custom road frames in Massachusetts, when most of the mountain bike world was still surfing the dirt out in Marin County. But by 1982, the East Coast wanted in. Chris saw a gap. Where were the bikes built for the real New England terrain? Rocks, roots, tight single track, none of that smooth fire road fluff. So he launched Fat City Cycles out of Somerville, Massachusetts, and dropped the first ever Fat Chance mountain bike. Fat Chance wasn't about mass production. These bikes were handcrafted art. Early models were fillet brazed and buttery welds and funky paint jobs. Geometry wise, slack wasn't in. Chris built his bikes tight and responsive, perfect for carving New England's gnarly trails. In 1983, Fat Chance, a clean minimalistic mountain bike with functional style and a race capable feel. In 1985, the Team Comp came about. Lighter tubing, quicker handling, an early cross-country race weapon. In 1986, Wicked Fat Chance, a legendary mid-range model that blended agility and comfort. This bike made people feel like better riders. Where West Coast bikes wanted to float, Fat Chance attacked the trail. You could almost telepathically will them through the rock gardens. Then came 1990, and with it, the iconic Yo Eddy team. Named after the brand's punky cartoon mascot, the bike was lean, mean and loaded with attitude. Fastback seat stays, oversized top tubes, signature segmented Yo Eddy fork, race geometry with stiff responsiveness. The Yo Eddy became the hardcore trail bike on the East Coast and beyond. It was so dialed that pro racers and weekend warriors alike swore by it. Fat City wasn't just building bikes, they were building legends. But not all trails lead uphill. In 1994, Fat City Cycles was sold to a holding company. The factory shut down, production moved to New York, and just like that, the magic cracked. Most of the original Somerville crew bailed. Many went on to form Independent Fabrication, a whole new chapter in steel frame artistry. Meanwhile, Fat Chance tried to evolve. There was the Thai Fat, the short-lived Shockabilly full sus model, but without its soul, the brand faded. By 1999, Fat Chance was out of the game. Fast forward to 2014. Out of nowhere, Chris Chance comes back swinging. He launches a Kickstarter, fans go wild, the Yo Eddy returns, reborn in steel and titanium, handmade in the USA. But this wasn't a nostalgic act. These new builds were modern trail whips, updated geometry, slick paint, and the same soul-deep ride feel that made Fat Chance famous in the first place. Chris said, "It felt like unfinished business. Fat Chance was never supposed to disappear." Even today, Fat Chance bikes are collector's gold. Original Yo Eddys go for thousands. Fat Cogs, the original fan club, is still kicking. And on the trail, a Fat Chance frame still turns heads like a neon mullet in a sea of carbon matte. Fat Chance represents a chapter in mountain bike history where builders cared. Geometry wasn't copied, it was crafted. Paint wasn't picked from a catalogue, it was sprayed with love. These bikes weren't about trends, they were about truth. From Boston backstreets to single track stardom, Fat Chance bicycles changed the mountain bike game forever. If you ride one, you know. If you don't, maybe it's time to find out. This is Bike Filth, where the legends live. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, subscribe if you want to see more bike related content, leave a comment below if you've ever had a Fat Chance bicycle, maybe a Yo Eddy or something. They've always looked amazing Thank you very much for watching the video.
Supporting our channel, get dirty, stay stylish, smash that sub button.